Hey everybody, Goldie here, and today we are taking a look at the newest character in WWE Champions, and it is Bayley, the role model. So, first things first, I'm not sure why the heel version of Bayley is doing the wacky waving arm inflatable waving tube man thing. Like, didn't she stab them? Um, Regardless. She is a modern era technician, and female techs have been, there's Shayna, and then there's everyone else. That's just my opinion. Don't at me. So, welcome addition to the tech class in the female game. She is a coach. 9k talent, leech gems do 2200 more damage. Again, that is not like they don't leech 2200 more health. The gem that the leech gem is on, that color gem, will do 2200 more damage. Just want to get that out of the way. Lynx, women's superstar, that's just so she gets I don't know. It's stupid. SmackDown, any color moves start with one more move point, and Modern Era gems do 5% more damage, and just the one set of gear. So, lots of different builds we're going to look at for her. First is going to be a 3-star. So, double green with purple 1. Finisher is the Bayley to belly suplex 10 MP. Deal 171,720 damage plus 16,112 bonus damage for every immobile gem and pin the opponent. Green 2 is a seated armbar color submission, 8 MP. Choose 4 gems to make into green submission gems and do 74,224 damage for 5 turns while submission gems are on the gem board. Remaining submission gems turn into immobile gems. So at gold with feud perks, that's going to wreck. And purple 1 is a Spinebuster 1 MP, deal 33,565 damage, and choose 3 columns to make into immobile gems. Just a reminder, these are the 5 silver values because there are still no 5-star gold road female opponents. Scopely, what are you doing? Make it happen. So the entourage for this, I'm going to keep this one super simple. Steel for more green MP, Rocky Maivia to boost the bonus damage on the finisher, and then Acro J for more green move and green submission damage. For the belt, keeping that super simple as well. You could put a cheap shot for the finisher. You could put an all heart for the sub, but I went full armor. They're really not that leveled up. A green percent would obviously be better. I don't have that in armor. So it's going to look a little underpowered, but also more realistic to what the average player is going to have. Do want to point out, I do have tour perks, so all color moves start with 2 more move points, matching all color gems charge moves of that color by 1 more move point. Let's just pretend that we have offensive feud perks. This is how she'd look in a feud. I think that's fair. And we're going to go against her former self. Looking at the woman in the mirror. There are so many bad jokes I could make, and I'm just not going to bother. Let's just go in the match. Alright, at least she doesn't do the entrance, too. At least she doesn't do the entrance, too. Alright. So, no green match is fun. We'll hit the Spinebuster. We'll put those there. And we'll swipe. We'll just use the sub to reload. I mean, we could put out... Yeah. We can just do that. We're gonna have excessive board shuffling noises. So let's just do that. Oh good, we gave her matches, so we shouldn't have that disgusting sound. Oh, there it is. Oh, God. We had it set up perfectly. Anyways. Color submission, basically use it to fill itself. We need some there, and we need some there. This is probably a good idea. Let's just, Scopely fix that too. Please. Bap! And her health is gone. It's gonna shuffle again, isn't it? Oh, it completely wiped him out! Even though she had... Okay. Yeah, because if the board's completely covered in immobile gems, and even if shuffling them doesn't give you a match, they'll just give you a new board. But we still got the bonus damage. She had no health. The more you know. So that's one way of doing it. There's a fun little tricolor build I want to take a look at, so let's go ahead and do that. So tricolor build, we're going to take a look at green 1, purple 1. We're going to bring in yellow 1, which is the running knee. 5 MP, deal 65,774 damage, and gain 6 MP. So what we're going to do with this is do double MP trainers. That way we can get everything ready to go on turn 1. This would be a lot more viable if you had Latino World Order Eddie, or I believe Powerhouse Hogan as a coach, because that would help boost the bonus damage on the finisher. But as it stands, Steel for green, Kofi for yellow, and we're just going to keep Acro J on for the finisher damage. Probably won't keep her down, just because of the... maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. So put out your 3 columns. Ooh, idea. Idea. Running knee. I'm not doing it twice. But we also need her to be able to swipe. Because we don't want them all to go bye-bye. We're gonna hold this for in case she kicks out. And then, there we go. 6 columns of immobile gems. Please fix it. Please fix it. So obviously we've got a wild card, so you're not going to get 6 columns every time. But that's going to hit harder if you have a green percent, and if you have one of the immobile coaches. That would certainly be viable if you don't have anyone using Steel and Kofi in feuds, or if you have an affiliation. So just wanted to try that out. Let's go take a look at her submission, because this is going to be nasty. So let's take a look at the super sub build. It's going to be double green with yellow 1, and super sub means we're loading up on the sub. So I realize not everyone's going to have Bruno. Some people still don't have Shelton. I just want to show, like, the ideal situation. So Kofi, because this running knee is 5 MP, that'll get you going on turn 1. This will load up the submission. We're going to use Trickster Brave for 3 more turns. Acro Shelton for 20% more damage per turn, and Bruno for an extra turn and 50% more damage. So we've gone from 5 turns to 9 turns, and if you have defensive feud perks, you're going to get like 200% damage to your submissions and 2 or 3 more turns. I don't buy defensive perks. But if you don't buy defensive perks and you land Bayley, you might want to consider it, because this is going to melt people. And at gold, this is probably going to get an extra turn and a lot more damage. So, for the belts, does it matter? Does it really matter? You could do an all heart plate just for funsies, but you don't need it. So, let's just go melt health. So running knee. Load up the submission. So 4 gems to make into green and do a lot. The cool thing about this is that, like, it's self-recycling. So you could do 2-3 matches. And then hit it again the next turn if they kick out. I was just gonna say, don't do it! Okay. Nice. Okay, let's do it again. But this time we don't need to charge it up because it's gonna wipe her health. And more damage dealt. Ow, that wasn't necessary. More damage dealt in feuds means more war score. So that's gonna be just disgusting in feuds with defensive perks. Gonna be nasty. Her and Steph battling for top feuding position amongst the ladies. It'll be fun. Yeah, she's gonna be a monster in feud with that build. But she does have another moveset, so let's look at two more possibilities for her. So this is a slight variation. It's still a 3-star build. The 4-star move doesn't really work unless you have the 5-star move with it. So in terms of a 4-star build, not applicable. But this also at 3-star, she has a stun. So the belly to back suplex, 7 MP, deal 71,516 damage, and force your opponents to skip their turn for 2 turns. So we're going to run the super sub again, and it basically just gives you a little bit of insurance. You know, stun them, recycle your sub, and then hit him again. So same entourage, same belt. You could do Fury and All Heart just to get the match over with faster, but like the bread and butter for her in this build is the submission. So the stun is basically just something to fall back on. And because of our tour perks, it's ready to go, so. Stun. Running knee, charge up the sub, and then the sub is self-recycling. Let's go there. Even if she kicks out prematurely, the sub is ready to go again on the next turn. And she can't do anything, because she's stunned. Super straightforward. That sub is going to absolutely melt people. Like feud, she's going to be nasty. There is one more build I want to take a look at, and it's like a completely different playstyle. So let's go ahead and set that one up. So the last moveset we're going to look at is the 5-star build, which brings in the 5-star and the 4-star move. So we're going to run the 1 MP Spinebuster. We're bringing in the running clothesline, which is the 4-star move, 5 MP, deal 64,247 damage, and increase your purple gem damage by 148% for 2 turns. And the diving elbow drop, which is green 3, also 5 MP, deal 57,395 damage, and make 30 immobile gems into purple gems. So I'm going to run this moveset with 2 different entourage builds. One that is, you know, stuff that everybody should have, and then another that I do have NWO Perfect, So I will show a build with him as well, just to get an idea of how we can get this going turn 1 for feuds. So steel and woods to get everything ready to go on turn 1. Lacey for more purple gem damage, and Santa Hogan for more purple gem damage. We have swapped the belt from armor to fury. So again, not the most ideal. Did try to find some purple gem substats. A green percent would be excellent. Key is a maxed out gem damage medal. For the plate, you could do glowing phantom. Whenever you break purple, get green. That would help you reload everything. But they're also 5 MP moves, so not the end of the world. And this one is like totally different from the sub build. We're just going for gem damage here. So gonna try this with this setup, and then we'll try it with the other purple gem setup. So we're doing 3 columns and 30 into purple, so you can put them anywhere. And what I'm gonna do is go here so we can connect that and those two. Check the purple gem damage. We're doing 10k. Running clothesline. Increase the gem damage. So now we're at 26,000. And the diving elbow drop, we're going to turn all of these immobiles into purple. Bam. Very nice. Very nice. So that's fairly doable for the majority of players. Purple MP trainer, green MP trainer. If you maybe have Woods somewhere else for feud, you could use APA Farouk. He gives 2 purple MP. If you have Tyler Breeze, he gives 2 green MP. So those are options as well. But let's take a look at how he looks with NWO Perfect. So now we're going to take a look at it using NWO Perfect, which gives all color moves 2 more move points, which means everything is going to be ready on turn 1, and it frees up another trainer. So we are going to bring in the original Trickster Rock, the great one, for 35% more purple gem damage. If your Santa Hogan was at 17k for the 1 MP coach ability, that would just be a nice insurance policy. But this way, for feuds, this should get you ready to go. I also mentioned if you didn't have, or if you had Woods on somebody else, you could use APA Farouk. You could also use a 15k Vince, because at 15k, you got to take him 5 bronze, but he does give 2 more purple MP. So that is an option as well. Let's see the damage output now that we have a purple gem trainer. So we're at 12k now. And we'll go there, there, and there. That way we should get every purple gem except for that one. Unacceptable, we missed one. Oh, we missed 2. Boo! But we had those doing 31k, so a mil on turn 1. Feud perks, line bonuses could be even higher. Yeah, Bayley's going to be a problem. She's going to be a lot of fun and a problem, for sure. So, let's wrap things up. So that concludes the first look at Bayley, the role model. And all 3 Baileys in the game are good. which is nice. You like to see that. Um, like it's not like she's a disgustingly OP character who's actually trash in the ring. Like all three of her versions have been really good when they came out. I know a lot of people love using Shayna. She hits really hard, but maybe some people that are more worried about, well, Shayna's turn 2 or 3. Here is your turn 1 female tech feuder. You can do defensive perks with the sub. You could do offensive perks with the 5-star build. There's something with Bayley for every playstyle. So let me know what you think of her in the comments. Favorite build, favorite setup. What are your thoughts? Do you want her? Are you going to feud for her? Are you going to spend for her? Let me know how you're feeling about Bayley. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. Be sure to like, share with your friends, and subscribe so you're notified when my next gameplay video comes out. Thank you again for watching, and thank you for being a friend.